Hopefully my camera good. Hopefully my camera good and we ain't lagging. And I gotta get a new link. Uh y'all let me know if I'm lagging, if I'm glitching, if anything. I think I'm good now. I think I'm good now. Yeah. So this stream right here, since yesterday, um, I did a live with one of my homeboys about Tua, about Tua, and when I did the live, a lot of people were telling me that they got things to say to me. They have a better debate, but if it's about Tua, we can do it. If it's about anything else, we can do it. But what I said was Tua has closed the gap with Patrick Mahomes as MVP. Did I say he was the MVP? No, he done missed some games. Um, you know what I'm saying? And Patrick Mahomes been playing good. But my thing is, Tua deserve his credit right now. I saw ESPN first take today. I saw Mad Dog. He said something. He was like, let's see Tua win on the road, a cold game or something like that. Does the Saints have a chance to beat the Bucks on Monday? Not gonna lie to y'all, I gotta see. Um, and then, like I said, if any one of y'all want to come in here and talk about it, we want to talk about the Saints. You want to talk about basketball? You want to talk about football? Anything you want to talk about? Just join. Click that link right there that I sent, and we'll talk about it. But do I think they can win Sunday? I mean Monday. I think we got a chance every week, but it just depends on what Saints team gonna pop up. I mean, over the whole year, it's been the random Saints team that turned the ball over, that don't play defense. We played defense last week, but we turned the ball over. We couldn't get down the field a lot, but when we did get down the field, we didn't capitalize. We fumbled the ball with Alvin Kamara twice. I ain't never seen it. He fumbled the ball twice. Then you got Andy Dalton. Every week, people want Andy Dalton. Then people want Jameis Winston. So it just depends on what Saints team we get. If we get the defense we had last week, we good. If we get the offense we had last week, we're gonna have a problem. So it is what it is. Basically, every single week is a new thing. It's something new with this team. It's something else with this team. I just don't know, bro. I just don't know. And like I said, my biggest thing this year for the rest of the year, I think we got a chance to make it to the playoffs, but do I think we're gonna make it? The way we play, we not gonna make it to the playoffs because every week is a new week. We haven't got on a run yet. We haven't had a run. We haven't won back-to-back games. We haven't did what we're supposed to do to be a good football team, and for us to think that we're gonna win a damn football game. So it's just that simple. It's just that simple. But I mean, I do think we got a chance to win because it's the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers not a good football team, and so is who is it? So is the Saints not a good football team, the Falcons not a good football team, or the Panthers, or the Panthers. But yeah, man, there you go, there you go. What up, man?
Not much. I wonder why it wasn't working at first.
Hey man, this is my cousin right here. This floss about um for you, and I know you ain't watched a lot of it, but we need to talk about them Lakers, man. We need to talk about them Lakers, man. Hey, it got to be said. It has to be said. So, um, that we lost. Did you see the buzzer beater? We lost to.
Yeah, I
We
seen it, and I seen that lead just crumble.
we was up by what, like 17 with nine
Six,
minutes left.
17 with 9 minutes left at home against a subpar team talent wise.
What we got to do?
Honestly, we need to move. We don't have shooters. We don't have shooters. We don't have enough bigs. They're asking like some players on the team, like Pat Bev, like he pulling up a transition. You asking him to do a whole bunch of stuff that he ain't never been asked to do before. So
Hey, they said he one of the players that gonna be on the trading block.
Praise God.
Just got it. Look, we started the season off as Patrick Beverly as with our best 3-point shooter as far as percentage.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Guess what happened to his 3-point shot? Downhill.
Gone.
And look, Leonard Walker been shooting threes pretty well over the last, the last couple games, a few games. Westbrook even shooting pretty decent at threes, but we don't have a shooter. We don't have shooters. Like I'm thinking, like even we look at the Mavs right now. The Mavericks got Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith. They're not shooting threes like they've been shooting threes. But at some point, you feel like they're gonna be able to shoot them threes when they get a rhythm going. We don't feel like we got anybody that's just gonna catch a hot streak and shoot three because we ain't got nobody.
No, we don't have a designated hitman.
And then with AD, people ask me, "Hey man, with AD, man, how you feel about AD?" I said, "Bro, 30 points and 13, 14 rebounds is what he's supposed to be doing. I don't think that's a hoorah. Anthony Davis doing his job, bro. You're in your prime. You looked at as one of the most talented, most gifted players in the world, and you 29 years old. It's time for you to be the best player on the team. Anthony Davis should be in that. You see, you got Giannis, Luka, Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, all in the MVP watch. Anthony Davis needs to be right there for us to even have a chance. Bro, he got to be there.
You're right about that. And he got to be able to do it when everybody's there too, not just when like, oh, I'm in survival mode, I'm in New Orleans again because I ain't got LeBron. Like you got to be able to do it when all of y'all together.
Right. So
when it comes,
but this is another thing. When AD got 14, 15, 17 points in the first half, and then in the second half he has 6 points. What does that do? Now, when LeBron James was out, what he was doing? He was out there scoring 30-some points, doing all this. We got to figure out a way for him. Because this is my thing. People ask me about LeBron. I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about LeBron because LeBron will give it up to him. He'll like, hey, bro, hey, you can do it. Because LeBron gonna score his 25 regardless, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But AD needs to be 30 points a game at least. I know people have bad games, but his averages need to be 30 and like 12. 30 and 12, about 2 blocks.
I would say, shit, you better than me. I'll take about 27 and 13 and like a block and a half.
Nah, bro. I'm just saying, bro, for us to have a chance, like, for us to have a chance, what he got to do? Because we already undermanned. The Lakers are undermanned.
I ain't gonna lie to you. AD gonna have to average close to 30. LeBron gonna have to give us about 25, and Westbrook gonna have to give us like a consistent 22, 23 a game. We gotta have like a consistent third guy.
And that's another thing too, bro. I don't know if I like Russ, and I always say it's not Russ' fault when it comes to the way the team structured. But this year he playing better. He coming off the bench, but we still don't have enough. Even with how they playing right now, we are not winning the championship. We're not even getting to the conference finals, bro. And that's sad to think that you got LeBron, AD, and Westbrook, and you can't get to the finals.
And currently constricted, depending on what seed we might not get out the first round.
That's insane, bro.
Being honest.
That is
and it
insane.
shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, it should be. And I just feel like when you wasting a little bit of good talent, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James not gonna be able to keep doing what he's doing for a long period of time, bro. We already know it's gonna come to a point where he's not gonna be able to do what he's doing. And Anthony Davis is supposed to be that guy. That's why you went and got AD. That's why you trade all your players to get AD, because he's somebody that's proven, and you feel like he's gonna get better with LeBron James. We won a championship. He will hurt the next year, and then last year he was hurt again. Then you got Westbrook on the team, and then it's basically like this LeBron James Lakers thing. It ain't been what we thought it was gonna be. It has not. With AD and LeBron James, we expect at least 2 championships. At least 2. At the very minimum, 2 championships, bro.
And a lot of people say, specifically me, because I'm probably one of the biggest Lakers fans in the world or whatever, but people always say that, oh, y'all doing too much, y'all expect more than 1 championship. I asked this question, and I mean it, I don't even mean it sarcastically. I mean it's like seriously. Think about all the players we ever had, KJ. Think about it. Name a superstar we had that only delivered one championship ring since like maybe Jerry West. Nobody.
Nobody.
Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, and Elgin Baylor retired halfway through the season, the year that they won the championship. Everybody else has delivered 2 or more championships.
Right.
Everybody.
And
5 for Magic, 3 for Kobe and Shaq, 2 for Powell and Kobe. So it's like we expect multiple. Every superstar has done it.
Especially when you get LeBron James and Anthony Davis on your damn team, and then you add Westbrook. That's why I said it. The way it looked, people gonna say it was a fail, but from the beginning, it didn't fit. Like I said, LeBron took a load management decision and didn't get Buddy Hield when he was supposed to get Buddy Hield, and he ended up playing point guard regardless because the Russell Westbrook thing didn't work. So
you could have traded for Buddy Hield and still signed DeRozan in the offseason.
And that's another thing. DeRozan is another person, bro.
All he wanted was the 3rd year. That's all he wanted.
Hey,
all he wanted was a 3rd year on that contract.
Hey man, last thing before I get you out of here, man. Hey, they be asking me about the boxing, and you know, only thing that I know that I would be able to talk to you about is Tank and Ryan Garcia, bro. So they asked me who I got in that fight. I told them who I got. You do the boxing talking. So as of right now, who are you gonna take if you had to pick today?
It's like my heart telling me Ryan, but my mind telling me Tank. Only from the standpoint, like when you watch the Mario Barrios fight, you seen Tank kind of struggle with the size. And dude that he struggled with the size with before he knocked him out or whatever, it's the same size as Ryan, but Ryan's like way faster.
Yeah.
See, the problem is people automatically assume that Ryan gonna get caught with this, he gonna get caught with that. His chin staying there, he gonna get hit, and when he get hit, he ain't gonna get up. But nobody ever looks at like the other side of the corner. Like, what happens if Ryan hits Tank and he just get hit with some shit that he ain't like he can't believe he never got hit with it before? Right. We don't know. People are just assuming that because it's Tank Davis that he's gonna get up, but that's not the case, bro. Like we don't know that.
Right.
That's all I be trying to tell people, because you can't say that it's a 50-50 fight, then tell me that Ryan ain't got a chance of hell. That's crazy. Like, dude, he got a Hall of Fame trainer that says he's the most talented fighter he's ever had.
Right.
And Joe Goose has been training people since the 80s, bro. He got like 5-6 world champions on his level, and he said Ryan's the best one talent-wise. That's a 50-50 fight. And people sleeping on the fact that Tank might lose before that fight happens. We don't know. I don't think he is. He shouldn't, but it's a possibility.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying. I'm going King Rye. And I do think it ain't going the distance, bro. Somebody getting knocked out.
Oh no, it's not going to the cause.
Somebody getting knocked out, because that's just what we want to see. They gonna hit each other. You know what's crazy? It might get to a later round, and it might get so hectic, and they might be so far in their head that like somebody get knocked out that one of them might make a mistake, and they'll get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying so hard to knock them out.
I got it ended in about the 8th or 9th round. It's gonna come a point in the fight where Tank gonna try to box on the outside and make a miss, but eventually somebody gonna get hit with something that's gonna cause them to break out into a firefight in the middle of the ring, and somebody gonna get caught. That's how it's gonna go. Because both of their ego too big.
Right.
Ryan got a lot of pride. He want to prove himself. Tank got a lot of pride, and he got all his weight on his shoulder to prove that he's better than all these people that say that they better than him or whatnot. Plus, Tank got a lot of anger built up. He went out of that contract with Floyd Mayweather anyway. So he pretty much been on the rampage, being mad at everybody, talking about everybody. Eventually, somebody gonna have to burst his bubble. And right. I don't know. It might be Ryan, it might be Shakur. It might be one of those two. Because I don't think Devin and Tank is ever gonna fight.
Hey,
it's just politics of boxing.
Hey man, we'll see though, man. I appreciate you coming on here, bro. I appreciate you.
All
right. That's Flossy Boxing, man. That's Flossy Boxing. Yeah, man. If it's some, another thing is I want to talk about Matt Jones. Matt Jones, man. So it's out here that the Tom Brady could be going back to the Patriots. Tom Brady could be going back to the Patriots. And this is something that would cause Mac Jones to end up being traded. Now, how true is that? Tom Brady gonna play again? I think he retires. That's just me. But hey, man, Tom Brady, every time you think he's gonna retire, he don't retire. He said he's gonna play the 45. We don't know if he gonna finish. He gonna finish off and go be a Patriot and end with one more year. We never know. But if Tom Brady ends up going to the Patriots, that means Mac Jones is going somewhere. Now, of course, us Saints fans gonna say that we love the idea of getting another quarterback because we don't feel like the franchise is there, especially with the way they doing Jameis Winston. So people have been telling me, well, they've been sending me this picture. They've been sending me this picture right here. Now, y'all tell me what y'all look. I already know. They done been saying Matt Jones or Jimmy Garoppolo. That is some players we can go after and try to get, especially if Matt Jones is, especially Tom Brady go back to the Patriots where Matt Jones is, and then Jimmy Garoppolo is obviously going to be a free agent. And we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I think he got a year left. Yeah, so we'll see. We're gonna definitely see. But my main thing is, I ain't got a problem with Matt Jones being a Saint. I don't got a problem with it. Especially just because the way we feel now, if we feel like we a quarterback away and we get picks this all season for Sean Payton, I don't think we need to trade for Matt Jones when we got a first round pick. I feel like if we're gonna try to get a quarterback, we might as well try to draft up and get Bryce Young. Draft up and try to get one of them. I really would like Bryce Young. And then even if it comes to next year and we have to get and we got a chance to get Caleb Williams. Now, people love Caleb Williams. I love Caleb Williams. I love the way he played. I like everything about him. He one of them players that extend plays. If it's something going bad in the play, he figure a way out to, to make your team gain yards. So I like Caleb Williams. I love Bryce Young. And you can call me biased or whatever, but he's the best quarterback in college football. It's obviously been showing it for the last 2 years. It is there. He's Mr. Heisman for a reason. So I just feel like if we don't get now, if Sean Payton don't come back, and we don't get nothing this year, I can see us trying to get Matt Jones if Tom Brady come back. I can see us trying to get Jimmy Garoppolo if Sean Payton don't come back. But if Sean Payton come back and we get first round picks and we get some players, I feel like we can wait. I feel like we can wait and try to get a Bryce Young or try to get a, next year Caleb Williams. Because if you get picks, try to get Bryce Young. If you don't get picks, I can see Matt Jones or Jimmy Garoppolo. But it just depends. Are you going to tank? Do you want to go all the way down to the near bottom and try to get Caleb Williams? But people are going to tank for Caleb Williams next year. People are definitely going to tank for that man, bro. They're going to tank for him. Let me see. Man, this coaching staff we have currently, it doesn't matter who we have at quarterback. Look, so another big thing for me is when it comes to quarterbacking and what we got right now, I feel like Pete Carmichael has to open up the playbook a little bit more from the beginning. And I know he got that offense like Sean Payton, but this thing, Sean Payton had one QB. When he had younger Drew Brees was throwing the ball all up and down that damn field, bro. All up and down the damn field. Simple. I've been seeing it my whole life. And he done had games where he throw the ball to 7 different receivers going down the field. But it was different types of things, or different types of offense. The same offense, but it's different schemes and play calls when you playing other teams. It seems like we do the same thing every single week. Every week, no matter who the defense, no matter what the matchup is, we do the same thing. The Vegas game, we had to do Alvin Kamara. We need to do Alvin Kamara since then. You got Shaheed on your team. I see us trying to put him in certain positions, but we ain't doing nothing with him. Then you got Chris Olave. Man, that ball needs to get thrown in the air. We at the point now where we desperate to win games. You know what I'm saying? We desperate to win games, so it's time to us to win some damn football games. That means get a ball to your playmakers. Get a ball to Chris Olave. Get a ball to Alvin Kamara. It's that point of the season. We still got a chance to make it to the playoffs. I don't know how. I don't know what happened to the NFC South this year. Who knows? And it might not ever be this bad again, or it might be worse. Who knows? But for us to still have a chance, if we beat Tampa Bay, I think we're gonna be like a game and a half behind them. So at the end of the day, it's time for us to do what we need to do, bro. And if we get a Matt Jones, if we get a Jimmy Garoppolo, I still think we're gonna use that same offense we've been running because they not looked at as quarterbacks that's gonna do all the extra. If you get a Bryce Young, the whole thing got to change, bro. You got to get Bryce Young a offense that caters to Bryce Young and helps the team out more than just doing this. Oh man, we just gonna hand the ball off, or we just gonna do this little play action right here. Change the damn offense, bro. Change the damn offense. But yeah, that's the thing with that. And like I said, I don't know when Tom Brady retire. I don't know how true this is, but every single week we get. I mean, every year we get the same thing. We get all these reports about Tom Brady. We get all these reports about all these other people, and then it might not be true. It might not be true because Tom Brady gonna say somebody this week when they ask him, "Did you see the column that came out in the Athletic that you might be going back to the Patriots?" He gonna deny it and all that, and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna see this all season. So I'm really not worried too much about what Tom Brady got going on because he's not gonna say nothing about it. He's not gonna sit there and say, "Oh well, I mean, I am going to the Patriots." I do think about going to the Patriots. I might he gonna say something like I might retire. I might not be here, but who knows? And we'll see about that. Then another thing people was asking me because yesterday when I went live, people asked about this Tua situation. And the only reason why I keep bringing up Tua is because I told y'all before the season what I was gonna say about him throughout the year. And I told y'all what I'm gonna say. So I've been saying it. And I got into this debate about how all these other players get to get talent and y'all praise them for getting talent, but when Tua get talent, Tua don't get praised. Tua is all that player or these players made Tua. Well, that's why I asked y'all, have y'all watched the Dolphins play football? Because if you have, you will see Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, of course, they help out the quarterback. That's what you want for your quarterback. Then another thing is I keep hearing Tua is a system quarterback. What is that? Like explain to me how Tua is a system quarterback and nobody else is a system quarterback. Now it might be things like a Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen who can make plays when a play mess up. I think Tua can make plays when a play mess up. Because he don't look like Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. It probably can't throw the ball 100 yards down the field like they can. Got the arm strength or can scramble and run around because he's a smaller player. But what makes him a system quarterback? Because every time a quarterback gets to a position, get to a team, and the offense is not good, what y'all say? Oh, they need a better system. They need a better coach. Everybody's a damn system quarterback to a certain extent, bro. Everybody is. That's what you want from your quarterback. That's what you want from your coach. That's what you want from your offensive coordinator. And you should make it easier for your quarterback. I don't care who it is. Andy Reid is Patrick Mahomes' coach. Eric Bieniemy is his offensive coordinator. He had Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce when he stepped foot on the damn field. What are you talking about? So Tua get Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. Oh man, they making him the Tua look good because of them. But before the season started, Tua didn't look good. Tua wasn't good. Y'all laughed at Tua when he was throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill in training camp. Y'all was laughing. Y'all thought it wasn't gonna be good this year. Y'all thought they weren't gonna be good, and then now they good. Now Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle making him. That's my only thing, bro. That's my only thing. And if any of y'all got something to say or got something to say about it, or feel like I'm not right on what I said, there go the link right there. There go the link right there. Join and we can talk about it. There go the link. But that's my main thing with this whole tour. And I know for a fact they play against the 49ers. It's because people come into the conversation with for the quarterbacks for their own personal reasons. Right. So, and like I said, he don't look like Josh Allen. He don't look like Patrick Mahomes. He ain't got the scrambling ability or none of that. But like I tell people all the time, that don't mean Tua not a good quarterback. That don't mean he's not a good quarterback because he's small. It don't mean he's not a good quarterback because he's not big and hefty and look all big and throw the ball 100 yards down the field. It don't mean he's not a good quarterback. And people make it feel like he's not a good quarterback because he don't look like that, bro. Oh, Tua just getting the ball to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. Well, last time I checked, he ain't throwing 2-yard strings. He ain't throwing no one yard, out route, and they just running up the field 90 yards. Because last time I checked, I see Tua in the end zone making plays. When a play break down, he's making plays, throwing the ball to other people besides Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. You know what I'm saying? He throwing about Gesicki. He throwing about his other receivers. This ain't just a two man thing. I think Tua is a top 10 QB. Hey man, and I think that too. And I think Tua is number 2 as far as MVP go. Him or Jalen Hurts. You can put him or Jalen Hurts right there, but I put Tua right there as far as MVP. It's Patrick Mahomes then Tua. Patrick Mahomes then Tua. Simple. I bet the teams who don't have a quarterback would love to have Tua as their quarterback right now, right? And it's just the people that talked about Tua before everything started, but before all this started this year, it was all these people that on these sports talk shows that didn't give Tua a chance. They didn't give him a chance. Now the whole thing is, can he do it against so and so? Can he do it in the playoffs? Can he do it like Mad Dog said today? Can he do it in cold weather? Now that's how you know you're making these people believe in how good you are, because they asked who was the most dangerous offense right now, and Marcus Spears said the Dolphins, and they were like, no, not the Dolphins. Well, why not? And they said because he's doing it against the Lions, he did this against the Ravens and all this, bro. Y'all thought he wasn't gonna do it against nobody. That's the point y'all not getting. Y'all thought he wasn't gonna do it against nobody. Now he doing it against NFL teams. That ain't enough. This team ain't got the defense like this team. So he'll, like I said, he'll play the 49ers this Sunday, and y'all better hope he don't win. Y'all better hope Tua don't win. Y'all better hope Tua don't win Sunday, because guess what? On Monday, I'm talking trash again. Man, let Tom Brady be playing like Tua. I swear you want to hear the end of it. Definitely. And then that's another thing. Like, Tom Brady looked at as the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? But when he went to a team that had Chris Godwin, who had Mike Evans, you know what I'm saying, who brought in Rob Gronkowski, you know what I'm saying? He brought out Leonard Fournette. It wasn't a problem then, but it's a problem with Tua, because y'all want Tua to do less with less. You want him to do less with more, and you want him to look so bad that they have to go get another quarterback. That's what everybody wanted. They wanted Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle to be a 1 yard slant or a 2 yard screen and all this to happen, and then they just run up the field and get 80 yards, and Tua don't do nothing. They wanted that to happen, so Tua would not be the quarterback for them no more. But when Tyreek Hill over here vouching for this man every single day in training camp and all this, and y'all saying no, he's just saying that because that's the quarterback. Well, he had a choice. He could have not went to the Miami Dolphins. He could have said, I don't want to go to the Miami Dolphins, and they wouldn't have traded for him, bro. They wouldn't have traded for him. He went to Miami because he liked Tua. You got Jalen Waddle over there. Of course, you want to make it easier for your quarterback. When you sit over there, you see Josh Allen got Stephon Diggs. Everybody was so happy about it. Then he went and got Stephon Diggs. They so happy about it. You know, when Justin Fields not looking too good, get him a receiver. Get him some help. I thought so. It's just that simple, bro. It's not possible for a quarterback to be productive without good talent around them. Right. And like I said, bro, it's quarterbacks out here. Look at Aaron Rodgers, man. Look how great Aaron Rodgers is. He don't have Devontae Adams. He got a lot of receivers. He probably don't got the most chemistry and the most trust in right now that he got to build trust with. And look at their team. Look how good Aaron Rodgers is, and look at how the production of his team is. It's simple. Like I said, bro, it is just a common thing, bro. If you don't got talent around you, you're not going to win. Like, I have to throw the ball to somebody. Bro, every pass that Patrick Mahomes make don't be the most accurate. It don't be the most accurate bomb touchdown. I done seen plenty of times this year he throw the ball to Travis Kelce 5 yards, and Travis Kelce take him for 40 yards down the field. I done seen it multiple times. I done seen it with McCole Hartman. I done seen it. It ain't like Patrick Mahomes is just dropping back and throwing the ball to this person wide open, or he throwing them open and they all the way down the field. No, they're doing yak yards after the catch. Patrick Mahomes threw the ball to them, and they made a play because he has good players on his team. That's what's going on. He got good players on his team. Man, did you hear about Kyle Pitts out for the year, KJ? Yeah, I did see that. That is unfortunate for Kyle Pitts. And I just feel like at some point you're gonna have to with Kyle Pitts and Drake London, going forward, you're gonna have to be able to get those guys the ball more. I know you want to run the ball a lot, and that's gonna be the staple of your game, but I think they are too talented to not begin the production that you want, bro. To not begin the production that you want out of those players, especially the fantasy people. It's something gonna have to change as far as just throwing the ball a little bit more. Them players only count for the people they like. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. I always tell people, and that's why I'm so heavy on Tua. And the people ask me about how you feel about Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts, but it started the season started off as Jalen Hurts got AJ Brown, which nobody complained about him getting AJ Brown. Nobody complained about him getting AJ Brown, and he got Devontae Smith on his team. It started off like, man, maybe the Eagles get that pick from the Saints and they pick a quarterback. Well, they start winning games. They was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't looked at as the way Tua was looked at. Tua was looked at a whole different way before the season started. Jalen Hurts looked at it as, hey, man, if they don't do too good, guess what? Yeah, guess what? They just got to get a quarterback. Everybody said Tua ain't the quarterback for that team. They say he's not the quarterback for that team. So that's why I've been so heavy talking about Tua, bro. That's why I've been so heavy talking about Tua. They don't trust Marcus. They don't trust Marcus at all. Are you talking about Marcus Mariota? And that's the thing. If you feel like you got the quarterback for the future, you got the quarterback for this talent that you have around you. And I think, you look at somebody like Ritter, and then you have you got a young Drake London, you got a young Kyle Pitts. That could be the starting of what you can build on that team. That could be the start of, like, if you go out there and Ritter is somewhat good, at least a decent quarterback, you could say, okay, they got Drake London over there, and they got Kyle Pitts as tight end. He'll receive a tight end, and you good. Desmond Ritter with this offense, KJ, would it be better? We'll have to see, because I haven't seen Desmond Ritter in a game. I haven't seen him in an NFL game yet. So until they put him out there, I don't know. Until they put him out there, I do not know. Do you think we should start Winston for the Bucs? It don't matter what I think. I think we should have started Winston games ago. I thought we should have started Winston games ago. But are we going to start Winston? No, we're not, because Dennis Allen don't want to be wrong. Dennis Allen because look, bro, I think Jameis going to go out there since he's healthy, and he going to get that ball down the damn field. And like I said, he might throw picks, but that's what we've been doing all year. We've been turning the ball over all year. It ain't going to be nothing new. It's nothing new about us turning the ball over, bro. We always turn the ball over. We not tackling. We did good on defense again. We did turn the ball over 2 times. Can't get down the field. Pete Carmichael, I don't know what the plays is. And then we start opening up the playbook, and we look good here and there. But it's simple. If you put Jameis Winston in there, somebody that you paid to be the number 1 quarterback, let him in there. Let him in there. Wasting $20 million. Did you see Theo Wise, the receiver for Oklahoma, in the transfer portal? No, I didn't, but I did see Alabama got some players that had the transfer portal. I'm glad you said that. Because we got some players in the transfer portal. And like I said, bro, I'm not really mad about people in the transfer portal, because that's what you can do. You can do that. You can definitely do that. But we got some transfer portal going on. Holden and Larry, I think this is his name. We got some transfer portal going on. And of course, we might have, to be honest, we might have some people that come over from the transfer portal. But what the transfer portal is doing is letting players go to other teams. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to fit inside the scheme, bro. You got to be able to fit inside the scheme. So we're gonna get recruits, we're gonna get players that transfer over there, but you also gonna lose people. Like, we lost Sanders last year that went to Arkansas and was killing it as a linebacker this year, who I wish was on our team. Things would have been a lot different if Sanders was on our team. So you're gonna lose players and you're gonna gain players. You just gotta see how it's gonna work. And I'm glad the players get to transfer and go where they want to go to help their career. Do you think Brett Venables is that dude, KJ? Like I said, we'll have to see. I'm not gonna go all in on him yet. We have a lot of Lincoln Riley recruits, KJ. And that's why I give Lincoln Riley so much respect right now, is because what he's doing with the team that he has, that's not his recruits. Those are not his recruits. Those are not his recruits that he got. He got Caleb Williams. He probably brought somebody else over there, but Caleb Williams is the main guy. And they top 4 in the playoff right now. Top 4. And you know USC is a powerhouse when it comes to getting recruits, and they one of them franchises that you first off, you in California. You know, you in Cali. So everybody love Cali. Then you getting paid. They got NIL money out there. Then you got Lincoln Riley, and then they don't win to they in position to be in the playoffs right now. And this is just Lincoln Riley first year. So when all the recruits see that in the next 2-3 years, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I stay in California, or I go to California, I go up there with Lincoln Riley, I go up there. So, and you know Lincoln Riley known for having Heisman quarterback. So yeah. They saying Ja'Corey Brooks supposed to be entering, and Ja'Corey Brooks gonna hurt because he got some moments in Alabama. If he do enter the portal, it's gonna hurt. But Bryce Young gonna leave, and one thing that's gonna tell me if Ty Simpson gonna play some football is by the time the spring come around, when they start realizing like the depth charts and all that, like the beginning depth charts, if Milroe gonna start at quarterback, nothing against Milroe, but he's not the way he's showing us he can throw the football, it's gonna be a lot of receivers out there, because I think Ty Simpson is the best thrower out of the two quarterbacks we have. I think Ty Simpson should be he's the future Alabama. Ty Simpson is the future Alabama. Nothing against Milroe, but I think Ty Simpson is the future Alabama. If Ty Simpson gonna be there, I think everybody not gonna leave. These players are already leaving, but Ja'Corey Brooks, you know what I'm saying, and there's other players out there that like Prentice, they need to be staying because Ty Simpson gonna throw the football. He gonna throw it. Now we might go back to the traditional way of Alabama playing football because we don't have Bryce Young, but I think Ty Simpson, out of the quarterbacks we've had that run the hand the ball off and then we do some play action and stuff like that, I think he could be one of the best ones. I think Ty Simpson can win at least 2 championships, bro, as a starter. I think he can win 2 championships as a starter. I do. I really do. Venables said he and his staff are doing recruiting right now before our bowl game, KJ. I mean, they what every coach doing. When the end of the season happens, like Nick Saban, they're recruiting right now. They recruit. They doing their recruiting right now. They got you saw our schedule for next year. We should go undefeated. I saw the schedule. I ain't gonna lie, it's tough. Watch this. Like, watch this. When you gonna have Arch Manning. I think we're gonna win that game. Arch Manning should have came to Alabama. We got Arch Manning. Then you got South Florida. Okay. Then you hit the SEC. Look at the SEC, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 straight with a bye week in between on the 28th. You got 7 straight SEC games, bro. Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Texas A&M. Texas A&M gonna be better next year. I don't care about how they look this year. Hey man, you got talent on your team. All you gotta do is figure out a way to get them to fully commit. That's it. You got Texas A&M. You got Arkansas, who is always a tough game. Always, no matter who they got, they're a tough game. They play tough. They play hard. You got Tennessee, who not gonna have Hendon Hooker next year, and they might not be as good, but they gonna have the same coach. They're gonna have the same offensive play style, and it might not be as good, but they're gonna have it. Then you got LSU. Then you got Kentucky. So I feel like next year, I think we're gonna be a better football team. But this schedule is I think we could go undefeated. I always think a Nick Saban team go undefeated, but it's not likely. We're gonna have a lot of close games again next year. It's the SEC, bro. The SEC is a very good conference. Like, it's the top tier conference. Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Arkansas, Tennessee, Open, LSU, Kentucky, then Auburn. You know what I'm saying? We got amazing home games. I need to be at that Texas game. I need to be at the Ole Miss game. Definitely Tennessee. I need my revenge. So next year, I definitely need to be at that Tennessee game. I need my revenge, bro. Y'all run around knocking down goalposts just not to make it to the playoffs, bro. Just to get beat by Georgia and South Carolina. Y'all tearing down goalposts. Y'all best year is tied with Alabama looked at as they worst year. It's levels to this, bro. It's levels to this. So I cannot wait to see Tennessee next year. I would definitely be trying to get to that game. So I want my revenge. And then LSU. I can't wait to see y'all either. I cannot wait to see y'all, man. I cannot wait. And it's so sad that it's all the way in September. We ain't even hit 2023 yet. We gotta wait all the way to September for me to have fun again. Cause we're gonna be in the Food Max Bowl this year because the committee wild for what they did. They got you let a team like Ohio State get the brakes beat off them at home, and then you put them at number 5. So just in case somebody lose, you can put them in. But it's okay though. It's okay though. The playoffs is better if Bryce Young is in the playoffs, bro. It's better if Bryce Young in the playoffs, but we're gonna let Bryce be. We're gonna let Bryce take his talent to the NFL. He did a good job with this. I'm upset he didn't get a championship as a star QB, but it is what it is. We'll see it. We'll see him on the next level. But yeah, it's Ty Simpson era, man. It's Ty Simpson era, bro. It's Ty Simpson. This is the guy right here. This is the guy. When they ask me who we looking for as the future of this franchise or this school of Alabama, it's Ty Simpson. That's the only person that needs to be starting next year. That's the only person that it don't need to be no quarterback battle or none of that. I need Ty Simpson at quarterback, and then we're gonna see y'all again next year. Because guess what? We're gonna be back. So it's a lot of teams that's gonna tell you, hey man, we had a great season, but they don't know they're gonna be back. I know we're gonna be back. I know we're gonna be back. And Ty Simpson is the guy. He the guy. I'm ready to go back to that traditional style offense. I'm ready to go back to it. And I just feel like on defense, we got to figure some things out. Now, we might not have these coordinators that we've been having. Hey, KJ, them Clemson fans made Brent left and came back to Norman. Hey, man, look, Miro needs to develop his arm and accuracy more. That's the thing. Miro been there, and he, like I said, he's a good dude. And I liked what he did when he got in the game. But we need somebody that can throw that football. Like, not just, a regular. I'm talking about outside the numbers, the hashes. Like, we need to be able to throw some accurate footballs. Milroe got in them games and was throwing picks. He was turning the ball over. He was fumbling. So, we ain't even seen Ty Simpson. We haven't seen a full drive, a full 2-drive, 3-drive, take command of the offense and Ty Simpson. And I think he is the guy. And this, let me tell y'all this. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all see me clear. If Ty Simpson not that starting quarterback this year, you think the transfer portal crazy now. He going to that transfer portal. If Ty Simpson not the quarterback for Alabama and starting next year, I'm not talking about hey man, we're gonna go through the spring training and then we're gonna get to September and make a decision. If he feel like he's not gonna start, transfer portal. Simple. It is simple. And guess what he might do? He might go to the SEC, man. He might go. So Ty Simpson needs to be the starting quarterback. And when this season ends, we need to be talking about the Ty Simpson era. Not we finna do the quarterback, the challenges and all this. We need to go with Ty Simpson. Because if he don't start this year coming up, he's not gonna be there. He's not gonna be there, man. He's not finna waste. This is gonna be his sophomore year. And Ty Simpson could have started for a lot of other schools, top tier schools too, this year. And then you go the next year, and he's the best thrower out of the group. And I think he has the higher ceiling out of the group. And you're not gonna play me. You think I'm gonna sit back here and just watch again? Now for Bryce Young, I do that. I do that for Bryce Young because Bryce Young missed the Heisman. Bryce Young, the best quarterback in the nation. But it's time for Ty Simpson to be playing some damn football. It's just that simple. It's just, and if he don't if he don't start, he gonna be in that transfer portal. He was throwing ducks. Like that man is gonna be in that transfer portal, bro. He's gonna be in that transfer portal. So if it ain't him at the start of next year, just know them Alabama colors gonna change to something else so fast. It's gonna change something so fast. Look up Jackson Arnold. Who is Jackson Arnold? Who is Jackson Arnold? And where is he going? Where is Jackson Arnold going? Oklahoma. They got him. Oh, he committed to Oklahoma already. Okay. And 5-star 98 on 24/7 Sports. He had Alabama. Chose Oklahoma. That's cool. I get it. Hey man, we ain't gonna get everybody. We're not gonna get everybody, man. We're not gonna get everybody. But yeah, so I ain't worried about him though. We got Ty Simpson. I wouldn't come there either. I wouldn't go to Alabama either. Like because Ty Simpson, when he get in there, it's gonna be his sophomore year and his junior year. And I might and Ty Simpson, I don't know. We'll see how good he do. But it might end up him being there 3 years and being a senior and playing up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He might be there. And I would love it. I love it. Bryce Young came back next year, but Ty Simpson's gonna be in that transfer portal. So it's two reasons why Ty Simpson hit transfer portal this year. If Melrose is a starter come next season, and if Bryce Young come back, he gonna be in the transfer portal. He gonna be in the transfer portal. Like all these other names, I'm like, dang, we're gonna lose that person. We're gonna lose that person, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You lose people in the transfer portal, but we lose Ty Simpson because Melrose is a starting quarterback. I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have a definite problem. I'm gonna have a problem. What happened with Clemson, KJ? I mean, they quarterback couldn't produce like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. I mean, they DJ wasn't, the best version of himself, I guess. But hey, they had a chance. They had their chance to try to make it to the playoffs, but they couldn't finish it. They couldn't finish it. But you get Dabo Swinney a quarterback, and he could be right back where he was. Get Dabo Swinney a quarterback. Whoever the next quarterback gonna be, if he anything close to Deshaun Watson or Trevor Lawrence, then he gonna be right back where he at. Who will win the championship? I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pick right now, I'm going with Georgia. I think TCU, they put them in, and I like I said, I have nothing against TCU. Dabo talked all that trash saying Clemson ran college football. I mean, Dabo Swinney done said some crazy stuff a lot. He done said a lot of crazy things. And look, he not as running college football, you probably like went too far, but he don't won championships. He don't won more championships than a lot of everybody. Who else got championships like him besides Nick Saban? And then Kirby Smart might have two. He might have two this year, but it ain't too many people that can say they better than they done had a better last 6-7 years than him, than Dabo Swinney. It ain't a lot of people that can say that. So he ain't that totally wrong. But if I win the championship, I think it's gonna be Georgia. I think they put TCU in there like they put Cincinnati in there last year. TCU gonna lose at some point. Michigan got the brakes beat off them last year to Georgia. Now they might not be the same football team, but I don't think they're gonna beat Georgia. Especially if they don't have they starting running back. They don't have a starting running back, then it's gonna be a problem. The LSU fans talking about Brian Kelly finna get them a chip. No, that's dead. That's dead. I mean, I know they felt like that when they beat Alabama when they had a chance to go because they play against Georgia this weekend. But it don't mean nothing because either way it go, I mean, them beating them it would be a good thing, bragging rights, and say you beat Alabama and Georgia in the same season. That'll be bragging rights. But as far as trying to get to the playoffs, they're not gonna make it to the playoffs. They ain't gonna do none of that. So you beat Alabama and then you lose at the end of the year. So simple. And they had a chance to get there too. They definitely had a chance to get there with people losing. They definitely had, because they beat Alabama. They definitely had a chance. Definitely. But yeah, I don't think he can bring them a championship. Now he did do something. I didn't think he was gonna do his first year. I didn't think he was gonna do it at all. Brian Kelly beat Alabama. So I gave him his credit on that. Man. I gave him his credit on that. I gave it to him. But yeah, so tomorrow is Thursday night football. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow after the Thursday night football game. We have the Bills and the Patriots. Which is going to be a good game. The Patriots defense, Matthew Judon against Josh Allen in that offense. I'm ready to see that. I like the Patriots defense. And then we got see if the Patriots offense can do something. We're going to see if they can do something. You've been watching Dylan Gabriel, KJ. No, I haven't. Texas get a quarterback. Brett Young. Who is Brett Young? Are you talking about Bryce Young? Are you talking about? I guess you meant Bryce Young. Yeah, I think Bryce Young will be with them. I think Bryce Young will be with the Texans. Man. Let's see the mock draft. I did one 36 minutes ago. Look, first thing is Bryce Young going to Houston. And I don't think CJ Stroud going to Houston. I think CJ Stroud gonna go to I think he's gonna go to Detroit. Will Anderson going to Chicago. That's two Alabama players off the rip. That roll tide, man. They got Jalen Carter. They got the Panthers gonna get Will Levis. They either gonna get Will Levis or CJ Stroud. They're either gonna get Will Levis or CJ Stroud, and then hopefully we got this number 7 pick because Sean Payton. Hopefully Sean Payton go to Arizona. We get that number 7 pick. But that pick right there supposed to be our pick. That pick right there is supposed to be the Saints pick right now. Just think about how happy we be. Like, even though, you know what I'm saying, even though some of these quarterbacks might be off, I pray and hope the Texans don't get Bryce. Oh, trust me, my boy Floss at Sports TV. There is no way Bryce Young get past number 1, man. They know what's going on. They talk about how Bryce Young little and all that, man, bro. He's going there. Now, the only place Bryce Young can't go is the Falcons, and the Falcons are. The Falcons number 15 right now, so I ain't even worried about it. They ain't gonna get Bryce Young. So Bryce Young go anywhere else. I think Houston, as far as talent wise, they got draft picks. So they can figure it out. They can try to figure it out. But yeah, and then you got Mechie over there. Mechie probably gonna be back next year. So you got Mechie. Brandon Cooks might not be there, but you got Mechie. You know what I'm saying? You have I think Collins still over there, Nico, and I mean, you just have to build. You got Damian Pierce as your number 1 running back who's been playing pretty good. So, yeah, they just have to figure it out. But Bryce Young going number 1. Now, Will Anderson going number 2 to the Bears. I don't think that. Who is the Saints? Who is Saints getting a quarterback or a defensive? If we're going in the second round, I don't know who we're gonna get. If we got a first round pick, I think that we'll try to move our way up, trade some players, or move like as far as future picks to try to get a Bryce Young. That's the only thing I wish that we tried. I wish it was a scenario where the Saints get Bryce Young and everything that's going on this year will be all forgotten and forgave. It would be forgiven as much as anything on this earth if Bryce Young went to the Saints. But there's no way that's going to happen because look at this. He going number 1. And a lot of people got him going number 1, bro. CBS. Bryce Young. Like, come on, bro. Like, and then you gonna put CJ Stroud with Jameson Williams. You know what I'm saying? With DeAndre Swift, with St. Brown. They will have a good offense again if they get him. They'll have a good offense again. True, that would be the 3rd Alabama QB receiver combo in the NFL. Man, they don't respect Alabama, man. They don't respect what we putting out there. They ain't respecting what we putting out there in the league, man. They ain't respecting the Tua and Waddle connection. They ain't respecting the Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith connection. They ain't gonna respect the Bryce Young and Mechie connection. They ain't respect it. But guess what? That's why I'm here. When my voice get heard, they gonna know about what Alabama got going on. Because everybody love talking about what Alabama don't produce, but don't talk about how many players we got in the league. They don't talk about how your favorite team, one of your best players, gonna be an Alabama player. They ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna talk about, hey man, they tell me, hey man, y'all don't produce quarterbacks. What school just produce a whole bunch of damn quarterbacks, man? Josh Allen from Wyoming, man. Patrick Mahomes from Texas Tech. Like, you know, Louisville is Lamar Jackson. Come on, bro. Like, come on. Be honest with yourself, bro. Be honest with yourself. Y'all don't produce quarterbacks. Like, well, who else just produce damn quarterbacks? Like, you got quarterback after quarterback. Because quarterback is so hard, bro. So hard to evaluate. So hard for you to think that this player gonna last 10, 12, 14 years or 19 years in the league. Whatever you think. But they don't respect Alabama. We got to go above and beyond because, oh my God, Alabama, y'all got so much talent. Okay, man. We got Devontae Smith and Bryce Young just won Heisman. First receiver from us, and then first quarterback in less than 3 years, man. Come on. No, it won't, KJ. I will never forget how DA destroyed this team in 1 year. I mean, I understand that, but if you get Bryce Young, it can be forgiven, bro. Because we got to, at some point, we got to forgive it anyway, because it is what it is. Now, if we do this again, if we make the same mistake next year, then it's going to be a problem. Then that's the problem. That's the huge problem. If we make the same mistake next year, then that's the problem. That is the honest problem. But yeah, bro, we got to give it up at some point. We got to give it up at some point. But yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm really ready to watch this. I don't know when they stopped I thought at first At some point during the season, they stopped the Thursday night games. I don't guess they're doing it this year since Amazon Prime got them. But I thought they usually stopped the Thursday night games. Like they ain't stopping them no more. They are not stopping them no more. So that's what I've been doing recently. I thought they've been doing that recently, but we'll see. Hey man, but I appreciate y'all for coming on here, man. I'm gonna go live again tomorrow. Make sure y'all here, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Appreciate y'all. I'm nothing without you. Thank y'all for the support every single day. Thank y'all for the support on Instagram, coming to my lives, everything. And I'll see y'all soon.